There you have it, Catalina Island. What a fun place to visit. If you're ever in Southern California, near San Diego or Newport Beach area, I suggest taking a day and taking the ferry out to Catalina Island. It is definitely a unique place. There are hotels out there where you can stay overnight if you'd like. You do have to take your luggage on the ferry. So what we did is we caught the 9 a.m. ferry out to Catalina Island, and then I think the 4 o'clock ferry back to Newport Beach area, and had a blast. So in these travel videos, what I like to do, this is the time when I like to experiment. I like to experiment with different picture profiles, different lens combinations, stuff that I like to take when I travel. And now, like when we went out to Catalina Island, we were going to go to a single location. We would be there all day, and there wasn't an opportunity to go back to my car or get additional gear if I needed. So this is kind of what I took with me. And actually, this has been my travel vlogging setup for a little while. First of all, I take the Sony a7 IV, which this is the a7S III. I take the a7 IV because I can do video, and then I can also shoot stills if I'd like, which I did, and you saw those images here in the video. But the key thing is I take my 20 millimeter lens, which is an f1.8. I just bring an ND filter if I need that. But this lens is great because it's so small and compact. I also have the PGY Tech tripod. This is small, it's lightweight. You can place this anywhere on the ground or on a ledge. I have had zero issues with finding a place if I need to do a shot where I have a tripod. I want to have that tripod set look to a shot. It's easy to find a place to put this tripod and do whatever I need to do. I can also hold it up and vlog and do all that kind of stuff. The second lens I take with me is the Tamron 70 to 180. This just goes in the bottom of my bag. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I took it out on this trip because I wanted to take photos. It's just a lightweight lens. It's it's pretty large size, but it's small enough to fit in your bag. It doesn't add a ton of weight. If I don't use it, I'm not sad about it. But man, when I want to have a longer lens, I am surely happy when I have this lens and I can pull it out and use it. And of course, I can use that for either video or photos. I prefer to walk around town and shoot photos of the area. And then I like to have nice wide shots in my videos. I shoot in 4K, so if I need to zoom in, I can just do that with the 20 millimeter lens. It gives me that nice wide angle if I need it, if I want it, or I can get closer to a subject. I can use this lens indoor, like if I'm stopping and enjoying a restaurant or something like that. I never have to worry about not having the image look good. So that's why I've really landed on the 20 millimeter lens. It's probably my favorite lens for my Sony setups. The other thing I do is I'll pack a microphone. This is just the Rode Video Mic 2. This does not require a battery to operate it. I can just stuff this in my bag. I don't worry about it. It's not a super expensive microphone. Of course, I'd be sad if something happened to it, but if something did, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I actually mostly walk around without a microphone on my camera. I found that for me personally, I'm not talking into the camera very often. And when I do, I like to sit down, have a nice set, I'll set the camera up on a tripod, and I'll actually think about what I'm going to say and do that kind of a thing. I like more of a fixed look for my talking head portion of my videos. So that's when I'll actually just pull the microphone out and put it on the camera at that time. Other than that, when I'm walking around town, I don't have this big microphone and this big camera setup. Sometimes I might feel a little shy or embarrassed to take this out and take video of something, especially when I'm inside a restaurant. It just feels so big with the microphone on there. So anyway, that's just personal preference. That's what I do. This has been my travel setup for a while now, and I really enjoy it. The 20 millimeters on my camera most of the time. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, what I like to do when I travel is just experiment with different setups and picture profiles and so on and so forth. So what I did for this video, I was using the A7 IV. I did experiment with phantom LUTs, which meant I was shooting in S-Log3, which is PP8. And I don't know that those LUTs are made for the A7 IV. I think they're optimized for the A7S III and the FX3 because those two cameras have the same sensor. However, I mean, I think the look looks pretty cinematic and different. Would I use that look all the time? No, I wouldn't, but I do like to experiment in these videos. I did that on this trip. Now you know my entire setup and also the LUTs that I used, what I shot in, the camera that I used, and all of that. So that is my plan with these kind of experimental travel videos, is to not only show you some really fun places that you could potentially visit, but also share with you how I'm capturing what I'm doing personally to stretch myself, to learn new things, and to grow a little bit. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comments. And yeah, I mean, if you have no idea what you're doing, the best thing to do is just to go out and test it and figure it out. And I really live by that mantra, and that's what I try to bring to these videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. More videos coming soon. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you then.